everyone, my name is Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going over my TBR for the month of September, which you all helped me choose in my You Choose My TBR video, which I will link right above if you're interested in seeing how I pick out my TBR every month. And I'm also including one of the books that you all voted on for a popular book that I haven't read yet, so stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The first book I'm reading in the month of September is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This was voted on by you all for me to finish this series this month, and I'm glad I'm finally gonna get through it. This series for me has been interesting. It's a 3 out of 5 star series so far for me, and I've decided moving forward I'm going to be a little bit stricter with the series that I decide to continue on with. In the past, I've really tried pushing through a series no matter what. Even if I didn't love the first book, I would still continue on with it, even if it was just okay. And I've decided, after reading several series and not seeing my feelings change from that first book to the second and third, I think I need to be a little bit stricter. So I am going to finish this series because I'm almost through Finale now, and I like it. It's just something that I'm not going to ever want to come back to, I don't think, and it's something that I'll probably forget about pretty quickly. It sounds so bad, but I mean, I'm glad I'm finishing it because I like to finish what I've started, but I kind of think after a couple of experiences with series, including the Miss Peregrine series, the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, those series, I didn't love the first book, and then the rest of the series I didn't love either. So I don't know why I do this to myself. But anyways, that was a long rant. I'm reading Finale. The second book that you all helped me pick was The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. This book follows a dog and it tells the story through the dog's perspective, and he basically tells the story of his owner and his family's life, and I don't know too much more about it. I know that his owner is a race car driver, and this dog is kind of more intelligent than other dogs and has kind of dedicated his life to his family, and on the eve of the dog's death decides to make this bold move to save his family. As far as I know, if this includes a dog dying, I am going to cry so much. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm also just terrified because as a dog owner, I get so choked up about dogs and deaths, and yeah, so this one will be interesting. I'll keep you all updated with my thoughts. Oh boy. Next book that you all helped me pick out is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. This is the second Gillian Flynn book that I will be reading. The first was Sharp Objects, which I really enjoyed. Gillian Flynn's books are so dark and disturbing and gritty, and this one sounds like it's going to be the same. As far as I'm aware, this follows a character named Libba, who, when she was 7 years old, her mother and 2 sisters were murdered by this famous serial killer, yet she survived and actually testified against her brother as being the one who committed the crime. Years later now, she's all grown up, and this society that's obsessed with old killings and serial killers comes to her and tries to uncover more of what happened that night and what happened with her brother's trial, and she kind of decides to take advantage of this situation and potentially profit off of what she knows, but I think something goes wrong, and now she's running from a serial killer once again. So definitely, once again, sounds like a classic Gillian Flynn character who's deeply disturbed and flawed, but that you can get behind and root for, I hope. So I'm very curious to see how this goes, and it's just perfect for the fall time. I love a good creepy thriller horror in the fall, so very excited. The next book I'm going to read is the book that is coming out this month that I wanted to read, and you all helped me vote on which one that would be, and the deciding vote was This Tender Land. This one was pitched as a book that if you loved Where the Crawdads Sing, you would also love this book, and I loved Where the Crawdads Sing. I think I've said that now on every video of mine since I read it. I love Where the Crawdads Sing. So if this one is for fans of that, then I'm all in. It follows these 4 orphans who are growing up in the time of the Great Depression, and it's pretty much a coming of age story as far as I can tell. So sounds like a hard-hitting contemporary, and if it's anything like how I felt about Where the Crawdads Sing, I have a good feeling about this one that I'm gonna love it. So hoping for the best. The next book I'm going to read is the popular book I haven't read yet, and this was actually done in another video that I'll link above, and I had 5 books in that list, and I had you all pick one of those 5 books that I absolutely should read next, and what was voted on was The Giver by Lois Lowry. Do I even need to explain this one? How have I not read this book? I didn't have to read it in school for whatever reason when everyone else had to read it, and so here we are. I am 26 years old, have not read this book. It is about time, so I'm very excited. Very, very excited to see what all of the hype is about. And then an honorable mention, I usually just have 5 books on my TBR, but I am going to try to get through maybe 1 or 2 more, hopefully. So if I can get to it, if I have time, I also really, really want to read The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This was another book that I had you all help me vote on, and Dark Places actually beat this one, but I still really want to read this. So if I can get to it, I will. This follows a murder mystery. It's about Evelyn Hardcastle and her death, and she dies at a party. She's murdered, and this man at the party has to discover what happened, discover who her killer is, and if he doesn't, he wakes up and relives the same day over and over and over again in a different person's body each time, trying to uncover secrets and different perspectives and clues to find out what happened to Evelyn Hardcastle. So it's Groundhog Day meets the board game Clue, which I'm all about. That sounds so cool. So I'm all in on this one, so hopefully I have time for it, and it's just such a perfect fall read. Those are the 6 books I'm going to try to get to this month. What are some of the books that you are most looking forward to reading in the month of September? I'd love to know, so leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it that thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, bye!